Alright, and we're finally back with another stream, because Zenless Zone Zero just updated like an hour ago for 1.6, and we've got anby alter, or Soldier Zero anby or something like that. I don't know, Silver Soldier, anby, whatever. Let's just get right on with the main quest, or story, intermission, reverberations. The video store seems I've landed a big customer. I should talk to Belle, and I also need to do my daily thing. Easy monies. Bye, Nicole. Bye, Nicole. Hi, Miyabi. Do this really quick. Documentary. I don't remember which one. Oh, okay. Retro. I don't remember which one's retro. Adventure. Starlight Night. Which one is retro? Do I not have any retro? I thought I did. I do. It's Nailty? Okay. Whatever. Talk to Belle. Where art thou, Belle? Always in here. Why is the video store just received a reservation? Seems to be a big client. They even paid a large deposit up front. Reservation? How does that work for a video store? What? Like you're asking us to hold on to some tapes or something? Some videotapes? What exactly does a reservation entail in this context? Also, I changed some audio settings. Hopefully everything's okay. If stuff's not, just let me know. We take reservations now? We signed in with the new software for a promotion under Nicole's recommendation, remember? It added channels for reservations and deposits. I didn't expect such a big order to come in so quickly. Wait a minute, our big client's reservation is in just 5 minutes. Uh-oh. Isn't it the same as just walking in? Maybe it's for making a payment in advance? Anyway, let's welcome the customer first. We're counting on them for this month's electricity bill. Fairy? What you doing, Fairy? Alright, everyone, out of the store. Hey, it's Hugo. What? Why are you here? What?
Apologies for the intrusion. I'm Hugo. Let's just say I'm something of a collector.
Yeah, you took Astra Yao's personal disc thing, didn't you?
I've heard your video store is the most classy one in all of New Eridu, and I must say, it absolutely lives up to its reputation.
Yeah, you took Astra Yao's personal record thing and replaced it with a collector's edition one for some reason. What do you mean, most classy one all in New Eridu, huh? Okay.
The ambiance here is understated yet refined, elegant but still cozy.
The sky is so extravagant.
Like a steady beacon in the dark.
Why is this guy so extra?
I've also noticed some well-known individuals frequenting this place,
something's
including
up.
elite members from PubSec and HSO. Your achievements at such a young age truly impress me.
Deadpan face.
I'm flattered, but you give us too much credit.
Trust me, I'm being honest. I do find your store quite special.
Huh?
So, I guess the rumors about this
Huh?
place
Does
are
he
true.
know? Does he know?
Children of Devil.
Oh dear. He does know. Oh dear, that's not good.
What are you talking about?
he doesn't look happy.
Am I imagining it? Or do you seem really nervous all of a sudden? Children of Devils is an old movie I've been searching for, but it's so niche I can't find a copy in good condition.
Does he know?
Or perhaps, did this movie remind you of something else?
You're imagining it. I'm just surprised there's a movie we haven't heard of.
No worries. Like I said, this movie is rather niche. Despite the word devil in the title, it's actually about vampires.
Like you? Are those slit eyes, slit pupil eyes? I can't tell.
I'm sure you already know. Vampires were a popular fictional concept back in the old civilization. Typically, they are pale-skinned, well-dressed, exuding a mysterious and dangerous aura. But beneath their immaculate facade lie lethal fangs for draining human blood.
Like you have them, I'm pretty sure. Wasn't it shown somewhere? I don't know. You look kind of like one. Did I just say that?
You kind of look like one.
I'll take that as a compliment.
He has the pointy ears
Too
too.
bad vampires don't actually
So does
exist in
Vivian.
New Eridu. Oh, and I don't feast on human blood. In fact, if anything, I'm hypoglycemic.
I don't remember what hypoglycemic is. Not enough what?
Anyway, back to the movie. It's about a man who unwillingly turned into a vampire, and after years of plotting, finally kills his evil father.
Way to spoil it.
And ultimately dies in the process.
So it's about patricide.
So, it's about patricide.
You think so?
Alright,
To
try
me,
next story.
it's more like a revenge story. The villain just happens to be the protagonist's father. Well, it's a shame you don't have the videotape I'm looking for.
What do you pay all this money for me
I'll
up front?
just grab a copy of every movie you currently have for rent.
Is that what the deposit's for?
No offense, but you're being overly generous. You don't have any hidden agenda, do you?
I understand the skepticism, but I simply wanted to express my gratitude for discussing such a niche film with me.
Something's up. Something is sus.
Your store is like a collector's gem in itself. Please, consider my payments here as an investment in a collector's prized find.
Does he know?
Your definition of a collectible is pretty broad. Just as I'd expect from a collector.
Because of my work, I happen to know some of New Eridu's upper echelon. Some even collect human organs.
Is organ trafficking illegal in Eridu or New Eridu, or is it something like the Scarlet Eyes or something? I don't know.
Just some rumors circling around. Hope I didn't spook you.
No worries. I don't scare easily.
Wait, yes you
seen my fair
do.
share
Don't
of
you
crazy
scare
stuff.
at like don't you jump? Aren't you jumpy with scary movies and stuff? Doesn't like Caesar was about to make fun of you for that, or was Belle? I don't know. If you choose Belle, is Belle also jumpy at scary movies, or is it just like? Is it just the protagonist, the sibling you chose?
Guess I was worried for nothing. With so many high-profile individuals visiting here, I'm sure you're well-connected and experienced in various fields. Speaking of which, there's a big industry auction coming up. They'll probably have lots of collectibles, maybe even rare videotapes not on the market. If you'd like to attend, just let me know. Oh, by the way, I saw a marketing event at Lumina Square. Looks like there's a raffle going on. Go check it out if you're interested. Maybe you'll stumble upon something exciting, especially at a place so close to the
Lycon?
upper class. After all, there are always secrets hiding behind the light. Well, thanks for today. I'll take my leave for now. Until next time, my precious friends.
Season 1 Epilogue. Bury your tears with the past. A. Wise, I feel like this Hugo talks weirdly. He seems a bit suspicious. You think? Have we met him before? Yes, in the Bengu event. So it wasn't my imagination. I knew I saw him somewhere. They even withdrew halfway through the competition before. But if that's the case, why did he act like it's our first encounter? Did he completely forget about us, or was he faking it on purpose? Anyway, still gotta thank him for his generosity. This money's enough to cover our electricity bill for several months. Looks like luck's smiling on us today. Speaking of luck, didn't Hugo mention a raffle event? Oh yeah, he mentioned there's a promotional raffle event for the auction at Lumina Square. Why, don't tell me you're... I'll try my luck today. Fine. Since you made so much today, you can go off if you like. Just try not to lose too badly. Whoa. That's the experience that matters, not the result. Okay. Got it. Well, as you'll definitely win the grand prize, I'll wash the sword today, so don't stay out too late. Aw. What a supportive sibling.
You there! Why not come try your luck? All sorts of prizes are waiting to be won!
Who's this? It's so crowded, with a whopping 6 people in line. Make that 7, I guess. Hi. Hi there, are you here for the raffle? We're a bit busy right now, so please head to the back of the line to queue. Hi. Manager, so you came after all. You're here too. Luck is always unpredictable, and that's what it makes it fascinating. Whenever I get the chance, I can't help but want to test it. There are quite a few people here. Seems like everyone's very confident about their luck. At that moment, a figure suddenly appears and forcefully inserts itself at the front of the line. Huh? Hey, young man, what do you think you're doing cutting in line? Cutting in line? Do you know who I am? So? Clearly, you don't understand anything at all. See that poster right there? That's Master Hartman, the current head of our family. The very raffle event you're participating in is sponsored by Master Hartman. Apart from this, our family is also involved in many charity events. What's this got to do with you cutting in line? You're quite persistent, aren't you? In short, since our family is hosting this event, it's only natural that I have the right to priority access. Does this even have such a rule? I'm just here to work, but we haven't received any instructions on priority access. I've never met anyone so insolent in my life. Just wait, one phone call is all I need to... Wait, where's my wallet? Where'd my wallet go? Hugo, what'd you do? I see, no wonder you came over to talk to me. You were trying to distract me, then steal my wallet. Little thief. Who, me? That's right, you're the one standing closest to me. Now give back my wallet. It's not a good habit to falsely accuse others. Huh, my intuition is spot on. I knew you were fishy the moment I saw you, and now you've finally shown your true colors. Looks like it'll take some time to properly convince this guy.
This guy seems arrogant. Maybe I should take a tougher approach with him.
Oh, what is this? No, just go away.
Quit the act. I've seen right through you. You may look harmless, but I know you have a secret identity.
Okay.
Your crafty skills have caused headaches for countless people.
Okay. I think you've got the wrong person.
Not
but
to
thanks.
mention, you're revered in your field. Everyone knows who you are.
I mean, that's kind of true.
Your true identity is a member of the most infamous band of thieves in New Eridu, Mockingbird.
What's with this guy? It's just randomly... What the heck? Conspiracy theorist? Actually, I'm more infamous than Mockingbird.
Actually, I'm more infamous than Mockingbird.
What? You're even more evil than Mockingbird? No wonder you snatched my wallet.
I know. Now might not be the best time to say this, but I'm genuinely curious.
What are the options?
about
I'm
your
not,
true
and I am,
identity.
I'm not, and I'm more, right? Would Hugo have said the same thing all regardless?
Forget it. Clearly, you have no idea who I am. I'm Curtis Ravenlock. That's right. Of the esteemed Ravenlock family from Tops.
Okay.
You'll face
Entitlement.
consequences for crossing me.
Okay, sure. Are you you're from Tops and you're here to join a raffle?
You're an esteemed member of Tops. Why join a raffle with us regular folks?
Offense is the best defense. Seems like you've got that down.
I'm only here because my family sponsored this event. I just joined the raffle for fun. It's not like I actually need the bunny. Anyway, you were the only one next to me when I lost my wallet. It has to be you. Just admit it.
What if it was actually Hugo and he actually put the wallet on me? That'd be funny and sad.
You've got it wrong. I didn't steal your wallet. I just happened to be standing next to you.
Coincidence? Do you really expect me to buy that? You've been suspicious from the start.
You're being too soft. You need a firmer stance with someone like
Ace Attorney.
In any case, my wallet is missing. It had a ton of Denny's, so someone's got to answer for that.
I don't think that's just something you should say.
No one's responsible for your wallet except you. Let's be real. You're just trying to shift the blame.
You! No one's ever dared to speak to me like that before.
Entitlement.
Clearly, your accusation is baseless, Mr. Ravenlock. Your outfit, while elegant, shows unironed creases and noticeable signs of wear.
The true rich guy is actually analyzing the class and what I don't know.
Plus, the wet ink on your cuffs suggests that you rushed straight here from your workplace.
Ink?
Likely so you wouldn't miss today's raffle. All in all, it's clear you're not well off and quite careless. Chances are you lost your wallet yourself, and it probably didn't hold much cash. Is that why you jumped to accuse others? Hoping to leverage your family name to make a quick Denny?
That's utter nonsense!
Regardless, you owe this person an apology.
Damn it! You'll regret this. Just you wait!
I really hate it when innocent people are wrongfully accused. But it's all over now. I hope it didn't ruin your mood.
I still have some doubts. Did he really just drop his wallet?
Regardless of what really happened, he got what he deserved. He should have known what would happen the moment he falsely accused you. People like that should have a taste of their own medicine. That sounds fair to me. Unfortunately, we don't usually see such fairness in our world, do we? That's why sometimes I don't mind resorting to unconventional methods to right the wrongs.
I don't remember what faction this guy is. This guy and Vivian is part of.
You seem to be implying something. Don't tell me.
A good movie never spoils its ending.
What do you mean?
But
You literally
feel free
you
to speculate.
you spoiled the Children of Devil or something, whatever it was called, that movie.
Anyway, it was nice running into you. Please, accept this raffle ticket to mark the occasion. May it keep you away from shady people and situations and bring you good fortune.
Okay. Alright. I'm sure you're familiar with the Ravenlock family affiliated with Tops. They're once incredibly powerful, a true behemoth even among Tops. Unfortunately, that's all in the past. Now they're not doing so well, be it their funding or reputation. They're far from their former glory, though of course, this is what the Ravenlock family deserves. Do you have a grudge against them? As you know, being a collector means I have to deal with these high society people, and among all the people I've encountered, the Ravenlocks are the toughest crowd. Cunning and ruthless, these words were made for them. While the same applies to most people in Tops, the Ravenlock family is among the worst. Take that Curtis guy as an example. A branch family member at best, but already immersed in his arrogance. Unfortunately, I'm just an ordinary collector below their playing field. Otherwise... In any case, if you ever run into a Ravenlock, it's best to keep your distance. Same goes for Topps people, of course. After all, the Topps Enterprise Union is one of the top power players in New Eridu, toe-to-toe with the Mayflower-led city administration. Excuse me. Man, so we got corporations running politicians again, right? Right? These two are at each other's throats behind the scenes. One New Eridu clearly isn't big enough for two behemoths, but if you ask me, it's just dogs eating dogs. I've been going on for some time now. Alright, let's leave it at that. See you again sometime. After Hugo leaves, you see a cat playing with the wallet, and everything inside is gone. Huh? Why do I have some extra Denny's in my pocket? Same here, I don't think I brought this much with me. Was it Hugo or Vivian? Just swiping that and spreading it out to everyone. Oh my, could it be that some kind-hearted person has given us money? You also tentatively reach into your pocket and feel the raffle ticket that Hugo gave you earlier. In any case, there's a prize to claim. Raffle ticket. Raffle ticket. Rank B? What?
Anyone else want to redeem prizes?
Oh, thank you, and your friend for earlier. We'd have gotten stuck with that guy otherwise. Alright, you came to claim your prize. Let's see, your ticket is... It's the grand prize! Hugo? What you doing, Hugo? The only grand prize of the raffle has been won. Really? The ticket doesn't lie. That's right, today's grand prize is yours. Congratulations. I guess this is what they call good deeds get rewarded. Prize is 50,000 Denny's. Please keep it safe. Now I'm about to get robbed. Hey, the game's giving out monies, yes. Alright, let's head back home. I'm curious, what is the... I'll claim that later or something. Compare your tears with the past, I don't know. Whatever. What, you really won it? It's the grand prize? Oh, that's a ticket from Hugo. But the grand prize is only 50,000 Denny's? Talk about being stingy. Though from a moral standpoint, shouldn't we share some with Hugo? Make a good point. But then again, we don't have Hugo's personal contact. I guess we'll have to wait till we run into him next time. Why is the news just mentioned the Bringer investigation outcome? It seems like the Commissioner regards everything as Bringer's personal actions. I was hoping PubSec's internal investigation would drag out more big names. Might have gone the hush treatment. Yep. You make a good point. After all, the Exaltists are involved, and PubSec probably doesn't want to disclose more details. Who are the Exaltists again? Was that the group trying to turn stuff into ethereals and hollows? Trying to bring the so-called Age of Hollows? I don't remember that name being mentioned. But, like, Sarah and... Sarah's the only one, right? And then, I guess, the person who killed Koleda's dad? Presumably. I have a feeling there's some terrible secret behind this whole thing. Huh? Wise, I think your phone just rang. Maybe you should check out who sent the message. Sure. Lycon. Master Proxy, my apologies for disturbing you. Are you available at the moment? I have some important matters I'd like to discuss with you in person. Sure. Sure, I'm free, but this doesn't sound like a good thing. In my humble opinion, this shouldn't be considered a bad thing, at least. It's great that you have some free time. Please wait a moment. Ella and I will visit the video store in 5 minutes. That was faster than 5 minutes. Master Proxy, we have come to discuss an important matter with you. Before that, we need to be honest with you about the Master of Victoria housekeeping. It's not Lycon? You probably don't know about that yet. We actually don't. Is it your mysterious master? Correct. Oh. Okay, correct. Victoria Housekeeping is loyal to the current head of the Mayflower family, who's also the mayor of New Eridu. Is the mayor I'm thinking of? Yes, New Eridu currently only has one mayor, so it must be the one you're thinking of. Don't worry, the mayor's probably just an ordinary person. I haven't met him in person, though. This is definitely some news to process, although I had already suspected you were loyal to some big name. I didn't expect it to be someone of the mayor's level. So yeah, I thought Victoria Housekeeping was like owned by Lycon and was just having its services being provided for like whoever, I guess, pays them. Actually, it's the mayor who wishes to talk with Space, you two, which is why we've come. After all, you've both been deeply involved in the previous Springer and Sacrifice related events. Right, that was when we first found stuff about the Koleda's dad, the so-called Sacrifice, and Lycon and Rena were like, they were trying to figure out what to do, and then Lycon, I think, said like he got a message saying it's like they're too involved now, but we may be able to work with them. The mayor wants to talk to us? I completely understand your concerns. Please be assured, I pledge on my honor that the mayor has no ill intentions and will not hold either of you accountable in any way. He will only contact us through the phone. Well, if you say so. Thank you very much. Then, without further delay, let's contact the mayor.
They're here with me now, sir.
Right. They changed Lycon's VA.
I'm glad to have the chance to speak with you, young'uns. Helios Academy used to be a peaceful and comforting place. I know you still can't fully trust me, and I understand that completely. But please do know that I mean you no harm. Your teacher, Carol, and I, we used to be
he
friends.
knows about Carol. Just knows everything about us, I guess.
Kind person.
Well, do they know our faith in, though?
I was truly sorry to learn that she was the one held responsible for the fall of the old capital.
She was innocent. There must be something else behind it.
I hope so too. It's just that the fall of the old capital still weighs heavily on us all. But I believe you just got caught up in all of this. I'm sorry for what you've been through over the years. It must be tough.
One day, we'll find the evidence to clear her name.
Then I sincerely
So,
wish you success.
what do you want to talk with us about, though?
The real reason I reached out to you is to tell you something very important.
Oh, the implants.
Something about
They
your
seem to have
eyes.
shielded us from the explosions when Pringa's arm was, when we chased after it to ask about something and whatever before it exploded and disappeared.
I stumbled upon some of the data Carol left behind. She spent much of her time studying ways to minimize the side effects of your eye implants.
Teacher. She was always looking out for us.
Did I say
Yes,
transplants,
which is
implants,
why I believe
transplants?
this was her final wish. As her friend, I want to see it through. Simply put, your eye implants are directly linked to your brain, and their functionality depends on your body's limits. As a result, the HDD system
Okay,
takes
so
up a
I
part
guess
of your
he
body's
does know
capacity.
pretty much all of it.
This leads to certain issues, the most notable being that it suppresses your innate ether aptitude.
Takes up part of your body's capacity. Oh,
I brought in a team of specialists to analyze Carol's data samples, and after some effort, they created a plan to upgrade the HDD system. After the upgrade, the HDD system will operate with significantly reduced power consumption, allowing for a substantial boost in your ether aptitude, or rather, a restoration to its original level.
Do you mean that once the HDD upgrade is done, we'll be able to enter the hollows ourselves without EOS?
Exactly. You'll likely experience some discomfort at first, but you'll get used to it over time.
I mean, if this guy already knows this much about us, it's like, what can we like, what can we actually do, whether we trust him or not?
I'll have the specialists from Marcel Group continue monitoring your physical condition to
Hey,
reduce the
Inventor
burden on
Bungus.
your body and help restore your ether aptitude more effectively.
Are you really giving us such advanced technology for free? Feels like there's gotta be some kind of catch. Besides, you must have known about us for a while. So why wait until now?
I'm not asking for anything in return. As for why I didn't reach out sooner, truth is, from what I've learned, your eyes possess even greater power. Perhaps the power within you could affect all of New Eridu.
JRPG.
But you must understand, power is a double-edged sword. It can be used against enemies or allies. As the mayor of New Eridu, I must ensure everyone's safety. So I hope you'll forgive my caution. I'd been observing you for some time. That said, I'm confident to say that everyone at Victoria Housekeeping speaks highly of you.
I'm hoping that this mayor is actually just genuinely a good guy. You know, like a genuinely good guy who's like politics are just in everyone's, like, in the best interest of everyone as much as possible. Like, what's his name? Ernst from 86? I don't know. Just a real human being.
Miss Bell and Mr. Wise are both kind and honorable individuals. I believe they'll use their power for the right cause.
Yeah, Nikon's voice is... I can tell he's trying to how do I put it? He's trying to get some of the nuances of the old VA, which apparently his like voice being absent was not because of strikes. He's just really busy. Kind of unfortunate that they opted to replace him. Yeah, I mean, I will say so far I do like the old one better. I can tell that this new one is trying to, I guess, imitate some of the nuances or the way he spoke. Like the old VA spoke some of the lines. But I don't really know yet.
Yeah, they're both good people.
Thank you for your kind words. Even though we have no idea what this power is. You're not just making it up to get our hopes up, are you?
Of course not. It's just that I don't have much information right now. I'll let you know as soon as I do. Well then, I'll let Lycon assist you with upgrading the HDD system. Rest assured he'll guide you through everything. You should be able to follow him with your knowledge.
If you would follow me.
Lycon begins work on the HD system. Okay. After a while, you feel almost as if an invisible binding within you has been undone. What exactly did he do to upgrade it? He pressed a bunch of keys, and that just upgraded it? Just some software patch or something? I don't know. Your eyes and brain feel almost bloated, but it passes quickly, replaced by a feel of lightness and clarity you've never felt before. It's almost like a blurry layer shrouding reality has vanished and a mysterious power swirls within you.
How are you feeling now?
All good, I think.
Really? I'm feeling a bit off.
Your body is adjusting. Give it time to adapt to the changes. As a precaution, hold off on entering the hollows until you feel better.
I see. In that case, I'll sit back and help Wise for now.
It's quite impressive one of you adapted so quickly. Your ether aptitude is now on par with most hollow investigators, meaning you're ready to explore
Software
regular
patch
hollows.
to change the physical limits. Woo, let's go.
But you must be careful at first. Lycon, Ellen, why don't you two go along? One of the data piles in the hollow near the metro is malfunctioning, and we need a skilled proxy to address it. I'll assign this task to you. Of course, you'll receive fair compensation upon completion. Take your time in the journeys ahead. You've got plenty of time to uncover your full potential.
Yeah, we still don't know anything about the group that, you know, had like all the AIs, Fairy, Ginny, Yokai. I don't remember the other ones. Hello, incoming viewers. Thank you for joining the stream. Just getting along with the Zenless Zone Zero 1.6 main story. I think Soldier 11 also had her voice actors changed, right?
Awaiting further instructions.
Okay, it actually sounds quite similar. Just the way she speaks is different.
I shall.
Ready and waiting.
I'm at your disposal.
Touch my tail?
I shall follow your orders.
Have to see how the combat lines go, I guess. Master Proxy, if you are ready, let's enter the hollow together. I guess the new Lycon VA doesn't speak in the as much with the stereotypical high-class elegance, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's alright. But as I just said, I have to see how the combat lines go. Please be assured, Ellen and I will protect you and will not let you get hurt. Alright, go away, dumb bots. Get thee out! Nobody likes you. Okay, I don't know if blocking restream chat actually, you know, like blocks the blocks it on Twitch and well, that yeah, blocks it on Twitch. Let me I guess I'll open Twitch on my phone. Let me just double check. I don't know. Can I see? It does not. Can I block? How do I? Okay, good to know. It doesn't seem to actually ban on Twitch, so I have to have Twitch pulled up even if I'm using Restream. Oh. Get out of here. Alright, let's confirm the mission objective. The mayor wishes for us to retrieve information from 3 data piles here in order to upgrade the carrot of this area. Retrieving the data is something only the esteemed Master Proxy can accomplish, so we'll leave it to you.
Master Proxy, the data pile that the mayor mentioned is in this direction.
As you... what? Am I so... oh, okay. I thought I was supposed to follow him. That's one hollow data set successfully retrieved. Master Proxy, you're indeed skilled. Let's go find the next data pile. If only all work were this easy.
The data pile that the mayor mentioned is near that garage ahead.
What a pain. There's nowhere else to go. We'll have to move the train.
Mr. Proxy, it seems that this laser console requires a passcode to unlock. But based on currently available information, it's difficult to determine the origin of the passcode. Perhaps we've missed something. It might be inside the console. After manipulating the console, you successfully hack into its system. Although you can't directly crack the passcode, you learn that clues are hidden in a nearby area. You relay this information to Lycon and Ellen. So the information was hidden in the console. Thank you. Good thing we have the proxy here, or we would be stuck right now. Time is of the essence. Let's start searching for clues related to the passcode in the surrounding area. Couldn't you just, like... You're both Thyrans. Couldn't you just, like, jump over and everything, whatever?
We should search for the passcode nearby to disable the laser, and then move the train.
Master, this string of numbers should be the passcode we need. Doesn't this visual effect seem a bit sloppy? Master Proxy, let's input this string of numbers into the console right now.
Ah, I get it now. We should be able to enter the passcode now.
Okay. Control panel, alright.
How are you feeling now, Master Proxy?
What if I said I feel like I'm gonna pass out?
Fantastic. Never been better.
I'm relieved to hear it. If you feel any discomfort, please, let us know at once.
Yeah, I'll carry you on my back if needed.
Alright. And why do you care now?
Well, that won't be necessary.
You've always had a sharp mind, and now you've got the muscles to match.
Hey? Huh? I suddenly gained muscles?
Thanks for the compliment.
No, I was just thinking. When will you pick up some fighting skills?
I don't know.
If you can fight, you could handle things in the hollow all on your own. That'd be pretty neat.
Where's my special attack? Where's my chain? I don't remember what the hits are called. I'm pressing Q, I'm pressing E, it doesn't work. Give me the box! Give me the box! My box! Hey, isn't this where we fight the weekly boss fight for the dead end butcher thing and something? I don't know. Good, we've obtained another piece of data.
Master Proxy, the data pile is right up ahead.
Another one. Enemies are approaching. Master Proxy, please focus on obtaining the data. We'll handle the combat.
Worry not, Master Proxy. We'll ensure your safety.
Thank you. Sorry. I still need you guys to protect me. Seems like I'll need to work harder.
What if the
Proxy, you
proxies
don't need to
actually
push
become
yourself so
playable, like, in combat down the line?
You're already pretty great. Just leave the rest to us.
Master Proxy, this console also needs a passcode. Give it to me. You manipulate the console again like before. This time the passcode is more complex and requires 3 clues around the area to piece together the complete string. You relay this information to Lycon and Ellen. There are 3 parts. Let's hurry and find these scattered passcodes then.
Oh, it's another passcode.
We should be able to find the passcode nearby. Let's keep an eye out for it.
What if I just walk off? Shouldn't there be some sort of stairs to help people out if they've fallen in or something?
Maintaining the data piles in the hollows requires a proxy with the utmost professionalism.
Give me the box! I got the box. I mean, it's mostly grunts so far, so I have to see how his ult lines go.
Take a break.
I thought I saw something about how the original Lycon
Master
VA
Proxy, let's take a look around this area. We might be able to find clues regarding the passcode.
I thought I saw something about the original VA for Lycon, saying like he's finally getting back, getting time to schedule to
This
voice
should
him
be it.
again. I don't know, maybe not. Found it. Found it. This should be the first digit of the passcode, 0. How do you know it's the first digit? Let's keep searching for the remaining parts. It's also just really weird that the cons... like...
Proxy's moves seemed more fluid in that last battle.
Master Proxy, this should be the second passcode.
Box! Good. This should be the second digit of the passcode, 4. Based on information, only one part of the passcode remains.
Master Proxy, we've been in the Hollow for quite some time. How are you feeling?
Trouble, move.
Ellen, switch out.
I feel fine. Nothing unusual, actually.
That's good to hear. After all, this is the first time you've
entered the hall since the system upgrade. Okay. Box. I am cat. I like box.
The last passcode is here.
My sister's cat has decided that she can sleep on her piano keyboard, which is not ideal. Another box? How many boxes are there? Another box! Here's the final part of the passcode, 5-1. Let's go back and start the console. Do you still remember the numbers from before? Do you still remember the numbers from before? I forgot. Don't worry, Master Proxy, I've memorized everything.
Alright, that's all of them.
0451.
Let us return and open.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 0451, yep. If I hit the numpad, does it work? No. Alright. This is the last piece of data. Master Proxy, the mission has been successfully completed. Are you experiencing any physical discomfort? Everything's normal. That's wonderful. If that's the case, let's leave the Hollow and report the mission results to the mayor.
The mission was a success, sir. Master Phaeton's performance was outstanding.
Excellent. You truly are exceptional. I'll be frank. I contacted you because I need your expertise for an important task. I'd like you to participate in an auction and help me secure an item.
Hugo, that's where... Okay, that's, I guess where Hugo's relevant. Or something.
Hold on. Is it the same auction I heard about? The one with all the high-profile attendees?
Yes, that's the one. I knew asking you was the right choice. Since you're aware of it, I'll get straight to the point. It's related to the sacrifice you encountered.
Sacrifice? It's back?
Remember the sacrifice you took down near the construction site? Public security did some
That's the one
research after retrieving it.
earlier on when we were helping out Koleda and stuff, right? Yeah.
It turns out it can maintain its form outside the Hollow and carries human genes.
Don't tell me that was... No. There's no way that was like Koleda's dad but corrupted it or experiment. Well, there were bullets in the cockpit of the machine, right? So like Koleda's dad is clearly taken by force. What if they experimented on him and stuff?
Within it, we extracted a mysterious core. This core possesses the same inexplicable power as the sacrifice, allowing it to exist without relying on ether. However, the core was recently stolen from the most secure lab in New Eridu. We suspect this is an inside job rather than an external theft. We searched extensively without success, until I saw the auction flyer. The core has been concealed within an auction item.
How do you figure that?
So you want us to bid on it at the auction. But why us?
The power of the sacrifice is highly volatile and destructive. We must keep it confidential, at least for now. And I, as mayor, am not suited to participate in the auction myself. Plus, I'm running checks on my inner circle due to the theft. Frankly, there aren't many people I can trust.
Why couldn't Victoria Housekeeping bid on it or something? I don't know.
Don't worry, the funds are covered, and Victoria
Well, I mean, they're
Housekeeping
helping us,
will be
but yeah.
assisting you. Of course, this hinges on one condition: your willingness to aid me.
All right, we'll give it a shot.
Thank you very much. I knew that I could rely on you. The only hurdle now is the invitation. It's exclusive to Tops, so obtaining one might take some time. I'll handle that promptly. I'll leave the rest in your capable hands.
Alright, the mayor ends the call.
You seem a bit puzzled, Master Proxy.
The relationship between the mayor and Tops seems rather delicate.
You're quite perceptive. As you know, the roots of New Eridu's governance lie with the Mayflowers, while Tops is a conglomerate of companies. Power and profit often lay the foundation for conflicts, which is why securing invitations could be tricky for us. Things would be much easier if Tops weren't so involved. But worry not, Master Proxy. It may take some time, but we will overcome these obstacles. Now, if you've no further need of me, I'll take my leave. Have a good day.
Alright. Now what? Go talk to Belle? Yep.
Didn't that collector Hugo mention if we wanted to attend the auction, we could give him a call?
I'd forgotten about that bit.
But he didn't leave us his contact information. Odd, right? If he wanted us to contact him, why not leave a number? Did he just forget?
Maybe he did leave us his contact, but we missed it.
Come to think of it, Hugo did leave us a raffle ticket and said something weird. He said something cringy like, "There are always secrets hiding behind the light."
Okay.
Wait, don't tell me.
You hold the ticket up to the light and a string number appears. It's literally behind the light. How do you manage to raffle ticket that? Or like, how do you manage to put that in the raffle ticket that's also the winning one? What?
I get it now. This guy watches way too many detective movies. Anyway, let's try contacting him.
Aha, it's you, the manager of my favorite video store. Glad you've cracked my little puzzle. I've been waiting for you to contact me. I was worried I might have left a bad impression.
Actually, I have a favor to ask. About the auction you mentioned. Could you secure 2 invitations for us?
Ah, so you'd like to attend the auction? I'd love to assist, but
One for Belle, one for Wise. What
I
about
have
Victoria
some
Housekeeping?
tasks at hand. But if you two can help me with my current task, I should be able to find time to get the invitations you need.
What kind of task? Is it something I can handle? Nothing too dangerous, I hope.
Don't worry, I would never put you in danger. Let's discuss the specifics in person. I'll wait for you at Dew Gardening Shop in Lumina Square.
Alright, time to head over.
Phew. Maybe I should close my stall early tonight. There's a concert I'd like to attend.
Astro Yaz, perhaps? Ether Inertia Technology is scam. Seems like classic corporations.
See ya.
You've arrived, my friend. Punctual as always.
To get to the point, I needed to shadow someone for me. Record and tell me everything they do and say. And that someone is Hartman Ravenlock. The head of the Ravenlock family? That's right, him. I've already got his schedule. Soon, he will be meeting with someone nearby. I need to know the exact details of their exchange, please. Of course, for your troubles, I'll take care of the auction invitations you need. May I ask why? To be honest, based on my sources, the Ravenlock family appears to be plotting something rather sinister. What do you know? They're also involved with the sacrifice. It's all coming together. Probably. You are a complete stranger to him, which will make everything easier. Relax, it's nothing illegal. You can just happen to be in proximity and happen to overhear some things. Even if someone from PubSec shows up, they won't have anything on you. Besides, you already have connections in PubSec, don't you? Rather not. Rely on that. You know that too. Well, I'll be waiting for your good news then. At the flower shop. Hello there. I didn't expect that blonde gentleman to be your friend as well. Do you know him? Of course. He often comes here to buy flowers, and he's always very generous. However, he always buys flower for memorial purposes, said there for his deceased loved ones. Oh, wait. Does he do this a lot? I don't know. Maybe just frequently buying flowers for the grave. He seems like someone with quite a story. Tailing this guy into a weird alley. Can I go up the stairs? No! Stairs! I can't climb stairs! Did I not notice this before? Why does this look so familiar? This tiger.
Another waste of my precious time.
Oh. Hey, Ben. Not Ben, but the one with the cat, right? I don't know. There's no need to report such trivial matters to me. My time is precious. Get to the point. Organs? Didn't that get shut down already? The people behind it are gone. And here I had high hopes for her, but no. Anyway, shut the entire business down and make sure to do it clean. Understood? Wait. I only watched the video once and was like, is this the guy who said Silver Division was shutting down in that anby, Silver anby trailer thing? Like, there's a female scientist reporting to this guy. Or whatever guy. I don't remember how the guy looked in the trailer, but I feel like it kind of looked like this guy. But that's backstory. It could be the same guy about trying to do some other stuff. Oh, by the way, have you tried that medicine I mentioned before? As long as there's no problem, the thing is far more. This thing is worth far more than your life. What? Huh. You better make sure everything goes perfectly. Don't forget, our partners are dangerous people. Failure is not an option. Alright. Keep tailing him. Okay. Isn't this that guy? It is. What? It's the guy from the raffle. It's Curtis.
This time.
Oops. Shoot. How's the new insurance project going? It's progressing smoothly. However, Master Harmon, can this thing really profit? Our funding changes already. Of course it won't earn much. Breaking even would already be good enough. These are Master Edmund's orders. To improve our family's reputation, we must do some charity work. They're dumping all their unprofitable business onto us. Isn't this just too... Shut up. Of course I'm aware. To gain influence within Tops, we'll have to take it step by step. I will manage. After compiling the things you heard, you arranged to meet Hugo in front of the flower shop to exchange intelligence.
Good day, manager. Wonderful to see you again. You're as sophisticated and charming as always.
This guy kind of reminds me of Argenti in a way.
About our previous discussion, I assume you've made some progress?
Yep. You share findings with on Hartman with Hugo. His gaze remains lowered as he listens intently, his pale, slender fingers absently flipping 2 intricate coins with practiced ease. At key moments, he asks thoughtful questions to clarify the details. Who knew this guy could be so serious?
I see. Looks like it's more complicated than I thought. I appreciate your help. Here are the promised invitations for you. One was mine, but I won't be able to attend as I'll be occupied that day. I had to pull a few strings to secure these invitations, so please don't mention where they came from. Otherwise, someone might come hunt me down.
Yep, just like how the big corporations make whistleblowers disappear, right? We got the Boeing whistleblowers, we got the OpenAI whistleblowers. Who else was killed and ruled apparent suicide? Because that definitely makes sense, right? They're trying to report on the corruption or the bad things that they're doing, and they presumably want to see it rectified or something, and they just off themselves. Yeah, suicide. Yeah, definitely. Is the auction that dangerous?
Wait, seriously? Is the auction really that dangerous?
Well, when you dance with sharks, you can't avoid risk. But I have faith in you, dear manager. I'm entrusting you with my life.
The way he casually says that.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. And so are my sisters.
I've been meaning to say, you're so close with your sibling.
Is Vivian a sibling or no? Or not?
What's your view on family ties, manager?
It's a bond you have to maintain carefully. Even as family, we might not fully know each other. For example, our... someone who was like a mother to us, loved us deeply, but also kept many things from us.
Mother. Huh. For me, that word only brings fear, pain, and hatred. I once had a half-sister. Different mothers.
Once had?
Had? You didn't have a fallout over some big argument, did you?
No, we never argued.
Dead?
I would like to try, but it's too late.
Is this what Orchidea was talking about?
She's been gone so long. I can barely remember her face.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was a sensitive topic. My condolences.
It's okay. I brought it up first, and it was ages ago. Anyway, back to what we were saying. It's highly likely that Hartman will be at the auction as well. As you know, while he's the rightful heir to the Ravenlock family, he keeps many secrets. Should you cross paths with him in the future, be cautious. He's sitting up on his high horse looking down on everyone else, and he'll do whatever it takes to get more power.
As with a lot of people who are in positions of power. Thank you, America.
I hope these upper-class people eventually face the punishment they deserve.
What's with these pauses? Is that just part of his character?
Too bad the scales of fate lean one way or another. Unless someone steps in to tip them back. I digress. That's all for today. I have some errands to attend to, so I'll take my leave. Have fun at the auction.
Alrighty. I got an invitation. As expected of you, I, on the other hand, am a bit behind on my progress. Now I'll head over to confirm some follow-up matters with you. Please wait a moment. Alright, back to the video store, I assume. Invitation required for entry to the auction. An exquisitely crafted invitation card giving off a subtle fragrance of perfume. Get back to the video store.
It is a pleasure to see you again, Master Proxy.
Oh. I'm slowly coming over. Whoa!
It's been a while.
I'm shuffling over. Sort of. You look concerned. I seem to have caught a whiff of... No, it's nothing. Probably just my imagination. It's Hugo. Wait, no. The invitation has perfume on it, right? Master Proxy, may I have a look at the invitation you received? Of course. This is indeed an authentic invitation. It's truly impressive that you were able to obtain it in such a short time. However, if I'm not mistaken, this invitation came directly from Tops. So, you are in contact with Tops as well? I have connections in Tops. My friend has connections in Tops. I see, you're indeed well connected. I don't want to indicate Hugo or anything. Don't worry, I won't pry further if you're reluctant to share. Well then, I'll take my leave. See you at the auction later. Have a pleasant day. Wait, so the invitations are for... I mean, did Lycon already get the invitations? Or, like... So it's 2 invitations. Is it supposed to be one for Bell and... Is it, like, for Bell and Wise, or Wise and Lycon, or what? Because if it's for Bell and Wise, but Lycon is seeing us at the auction, then presumably Lycon has an invitation, so then why would the mayor need us? Am I missing something? I don't know. Well, it's not that we've sorted out the invitation. Let's get some good rest and get ready for that auction. Sure. Same! Story of maybe my life. That's quite... Well, that's interesting. That's it. Huh. Alright, where are we going? Going to the Lumina Square Noodle Shop, huh? Ah. Oh, it's inside this thing. Hello. I have a bad feeling about this. I should maybe also claim this stuff. I don't know. Invitation has been confirmed. Esteemed guest, would you like to enter the private suite now? Suite, suit? I don't know. Suit. Wow, this private suite is truly impressive. It's quite fancy here. No wonder the invitation was so hard to get. Looks like we're a bit early. Lycon and the others haven't arrived yet. Wise, shall we look around first? Yeah, we can also try some very expensive looking desserts and drinks. I don't know. Meanwhile, a pleading voice suddenly comes from nearby. Whomst? Please help me, I really have no other choice. Wise, looks like something's happening over there. Let's go check it out. Sticking my nose over it. What? Hey, it's Vivian.
Betrayal. I see swirling mist.
Wow,
shrouding
what the heck?
truth in a deep
Belle's hiding behind me.
haze. Found you.
Huh?
Chosen one.
Huh? Does she know? Why are these two just like that? I don't know. Hey, Lycon. Alright, Vivian. What you gotta say to me?
You are exactly as I thought you'd be.
Her voice is not exactly what I expected. I don't really know what I was expecting though, but not that.
Chosen one? What's that? Sounds like something from a tacky novel that was popular a decade ago.
Words can only convey so much. So it's understandable if
Mysterious
what I say
girl,
doesn't make
Vivian.
sense to you now.
Okay. Well, we clearly know her. Well, who she is.
But you'll know what I mean soon enough.
Young lady, I know you might think I'm lying, but
Huh?
I'm telling the truth.
That item was my late husband's keepsake, and I had to pawn it due to financial difficulties. But I can't bear to see it auctioned away to who knows where. I'd never be able to get it back. Please help me bid for it.
Condolences, but are you just like asking random strangers to help you bid for stuff?
There's a hidden flaw in that item. If you point it out during inspection, it will be withdrawn from the auction and returned to the pawn shop. That way you won't have to pay for it. In return, I'll offer you some compensation. It may not be much, but it's all I can manage. Please.
Mom, please don't cry.
Different Thyrans? Adoptive daughter? I don't know, the ears are quite different.
Your story might be genuine, but your intention is not. Besides, this has nothing to do with me. Your misfortune is not my concern.
Young lady, you don't look like you're struggling for money. How can you be so cold-hearted? I'm sure this refined individual here feels the same way.
Talking about me or Lycon?
Huh? Are you referring to me?
Yes, you. If you're willing, could you please...
The auction is about to start. I'm not sure how you gained entry, but I'm sure you don't want to be driven out with your daughter. And you?
The young lady's indifferent gaze turns towards you.
Here's a little piece of advice. Don't let your sympathy easily sway you in an auction like this.
Considering it's all the top corporations, yep. That's probably good advice.
Otherwise, you might get swindled. I'm Vivian, by the way. Pleasure to meet you.
Dear guests, the auction will begin shortly. Please make your way to the venue.
Big corpos. Esteemed guests, would you like to return to Luma Square? Nope. Big corporations be like, I don't know.
Dear guests, the auction will begin shortly. Please make your...
Alright, it seems you were caught up in some dispute just now. I'm fine. Then I'm relieved. Actually, I overheard parts of the conversation. Forgive me for speaking bluntly, but it's rather strange to have guests like that mother and daughter at this auction. Yeah, it does seem weird. Considering this is for tops. Perhaps, as the mysterious Miss Vivian said, they didn't enter through regular means. There may be more to this. But let's return to the auction. If you're interested in any particular item, you can bid on it. Master will cover the bill for you. Really? Rest assured, Master's budget is quite sufficient. Regular auction items should not be a problem. Unless other parties also set their sights on that item we wanted. Should that happen, we'll adapt accordingly. I trust in your wisdom. During the conversation with Lycon, a sudden unexpected guest appears next to you. Hugo? Oh, never mind, it's Curtis. What a small world. So, you've got a new companion today. Where's that obnoxious blonde boy from last time? Obnoxious blonde boy? Long story. Huh, I didn't expect someone of your caliber to be able to attend this auction. If Master Edmund finds out, he'll make sure to investigate where you got that invitation from. Who's that? You even know who Master Edmund is? He's a prominent figure in top, someone with the authority to speak on behalf of them. Master Edmund will also attend the auction, and he has an extremely noble mark on his forehead that anyone who sees it will remember. Isn't that like... Is this like the mark of Cain or something? What? I don't know. That's like, I don't know why that's the first thing that came up to me. Why am I wasting my breath? You won't understand anyway. You better pray we don't set our sights on the same auction item. You'll have no chance of winning. Oh dear. After exchanging those harsh words, Curtis hurriedly leaves. Master, that gentleman just now seemed very hostile toward you. Looks like you two have some history. However, it's getting late. Let's head into the venue. Alright, then let's go. Here's my invitation. Your invitation has been confirmed. Welcome to the auction. Please, follow me. You enter the auction venue. The first half features a variety of items, but none are what you're looking for. There's a strange yet amusing golden bamboo statue. Fortunately, your budget allows you to try bidding for it. The good news is you only have one opponent. The bad news is that guy's Curtis. You'll just have to take him down just like last time. Oh dear. I have a feeling this is gonna go like the funds. Wait, the funds. No, stop wasting the funds. For some reason, that mysterious Miss Vivian also seems intrigued by this bidding and comes to your side.
He may be from the Ravenlock family, but he's been entering the lottery in secret. His financial situation might not be too great right now.
Ugh, what rotten luck. I didn't expect to see you here. I won't back down this time.
I don't know. I shouldn't have
Let's
done that.
raise the bid a little.
Such a small amount.
The start of an auction is crucial. Your opponent is determined to win, so it's best to shake his confidence.
I was thinking of that, but
You should just give up already. I'm dead set on getting this item.
I don't know.
Good luck to you. Host, I increased my bid by 20%.
Where could you have gotten so many Denny's?
A solid move, but perhaps a bit too costly for me.
Okay. Let's not rush into inflating the price. Seems like it's just the two of us interested in the item. Why don't we discuss this in private first?
Good deal. I don't know. I'm terrible at these. I hate these. Well, I mess with him. Nope.
Why not just let me have this one? I'll take this item, and I won't bid against you for anything else.
There's that other
Seems
one.
like a fair deal, right?
Huh. That really is a great deal. Yeah, right. Do you think I'm an idiot?
Well, your trick is out in the open. Maybe a bit more finesse next time?
You're really stubborn, huh? Is it really worth arguing over such a small collectible?
Oh boy.
That's right. The Denny's in our pocket is our biggest advantage. Host,
Is
I'm
Lycon
raising
gonna
the
be like,
bid.
this is a bit too much? I don't know.
The price is way more than it's worth. Forget it, I'm out.
It's a bit overpriced, but it's still acceptable.
Okay, it's acceptable, sure. Beat Curtis winning the bid.
Regardless, congratulations on your winning bid. Though, in my opinion, its aesthetic style is a bit ahead of its time. But as long as you like it, that's what matters. After all, the true value of art is in the love people invest in it.
Yes, that the flinching sort of thing is like, along with the music, is a little bit like Ace Attorney. Even though I've never actually played the games, though. Oh, here we
The
go.
next item is truly exceptional. The final creation of a legendary artist, the only one of its kind in all of New Eridu. The artist's tale is quite fascinating. Unrecognized during his lifetime, his works were discovered by art collectors after his death and became hugely popular. Because of this, authentic works are few and far between, making each one incredibly precious. And this stunning final piece, anyone who loves his
Is
work
this last
won't
bit
want to
the one
miss
with the
it.
sacrifice?
Without further ado, let's get started. Starting bid, 200 million Denny's.
If I can get it for under 500 million, I can still turn a profit. 300 million!
If I'm not mistaken, Wise, isn't that the item the woman asked Vivian to bid on?
Oh no. I have to say no, right?
Yeah, that's the one. If our budget allows, perhaps we should.
Nope.
1 billion.
Even if his final piece is a collectible of this quality, starting at $1 million right off the bat, since she doesn't have to earn her own money, any bid is just a number to her.
Was that Vivian? Wow. She just said, don't let your sympathy sway you.
Maybe
Then
she
went
just
ahead
wants it
and
for
bid
herself.
anyways.
Yeah, but she can literally afford not to take her own advice.
We don't actually know, like, where her... What? Like, how are we so sure? I mean, from the audacity of the build, of the bid, sure. But how, other than that, how are we so sure she has, like, this money doesn't mean anything to her?
Ooh, this elegantly dressed lady certainly has refined taste and deep pockets.
How many Denny's do I have? Do I have 400k or 4 million? I don't remember.
So, is anyone ready to challenge this young lady? Invest in the legacy of a talented artist who left us too soon. Its value could double in the future.
I'd advise against it. I'm going to bid on this no matter the price tonight.
This young lady is certainly very confident. Our time is almost up at $1 billion. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Sold for $1 billion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the first half of the auction. Please feel free to unwind in the lounge for a bit, as more treasures await in the second half.
I don't know. A rather abstract piece. Why do I have it? She gave it to me? Question mark? A rather abstract piece of art. The statue you've acquired is indeed extraordinary. I previously helped clients acquire similarly distinctive statues. The client from your time as an attendant? Yes, as an attendant, it's only natural to fulfill the employer's wishes. Is this thing bad investment? As long as you like it, it's not a loss. Collectibles are always judged first and foremost by the master's preferences. Miss Vivian also seems to have a keen eye for collectibles. It's a bit concerning. Monies. That's a lot of
The coffee
monies.
here is drinkable.
Alright. Master Harmon, you've come as well. I have something important to bid on. The thing of the sacrifice. Curse it, I have no idea who the seller behind this thing is and why they insist on going through the auction process.
The coffee here is drinkable.
You have a strange look on your face. Despite her ruthless exterior, she's actually quite kind-hearted. Though you wouldn't dare think that, would you?
Nope.
No, not at all. That's not what I'm thinking.
You're not being honest. I don't appreciate deceit.
Oof.
Just to clarify, I didn't assist that woman out of kindness. Nor do I plan on giving up the item I just purchased. Because it's nothing more than a common scam.
A scam? So you're saying that woman is a fraudster?
They'll tell you a tragic story, begging you to help bid on a collectible at a high price. They promise a reward and guarantee the item will be withdrawn from the auction, so you think you won't have to pay anything. But the reality is, once you bid, the deal is done. No going back. And you end up shelling out a hefty sum for something worthless.
But she bought it anyway? I don't know.
So why did you still bid on the item?
I really enjoyed the story of that legendary artist. Art at its essence sells stories, doesn't it? I'm willing to pay the price for the stories I choose. That's another lie. Looks like you believed me.
Okay, you got me again.
Let me give you another piece of advice. Appearances can be deceiving. People often mask their true intentions. Sometimes, what you can't see is the real truth.
Vivian suddenly approaches, blinks, and silently mouths 2 words. Master Proxy. She knows your proxy identity? Hugo? What have you done? Does he know? I need to disappear for a moment. Or, I don't know. Wait. ZZ doesn't have dialogue history.
I hope next time you'll accept my invitation and not that of these pretenders.
What invitation? What?
I'll see you soon, my friend of many secrets.
Eh. I wonder what Lord Phaethon is doing right now. Does she know? Does she know? Oh yeah, I was saying stuff about how it's like she's a Phaethon simp. No, now's not the time to be distracted by Lord Phaethon. I'll think about them once I'm done here. She knows I'm a proxy? Question mark? But not that I'm Phaethon.
The second half of the auction is about to begin. Please make your way to the venue.
I'm going to YouTube ZZZ. I'm going to try looking up that. Go away, incognito. The scientist. Okay, never mind. That the leader of that thing has like brown hair or something, dark hair, and he's not like an old man. Okay. Wait. Back on? Wait, I already talked. Oh, no, I didn't, because I can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back! Up next in our auction is tonight's showpiece, the one-of-a-kind Robe of Heroes! Legend has it that, long ago, this was a garment that only a hero could wear. What's truly fascinating is the unique gem embedded in the collar of this robe.
Is that gem the sacrifice?
Gem I've ever seen.
It has to be, right? Who this guy? That guy is very elegant. No, he's got more details than the others. Sacrifice core. Yep, added to the workbench. Okay. A weird core extracted from a sacrifice, radiating an ominous aura. Seems to be hiding a mysterious power.
Wise, that gem's probably what we're looking for.
Such an important item, yet it's just there on a piece of clothing, completely unprotected.
Oh, gaudy.
This auction sure is busy.
Which one's Edmund? Isn't this Hartman?
There's people of all sorts, whether they belong or not.
Uh-oh.
Robe of Heroes. What a tacky name. Nonetheless, I'll secure it. In the name of the Ravenlock family.
Yes, I see it.
Is that Sarah?
Seems authentic.
That sounds like Sarah, I think, from what I can remember of her voice.
Of course. I'll keep an eye on it.
Oh dear. After some intense bidding, only 2 contenders remain. You and Hartman, the current head of the Ravenlock family.
I didn't expect this to drag on so long. I believe there is no meaning in continuing this senseless bidding war. Frankly, wasting time irks me more than squandering money. So, my friend, let's cut to the chase. What did you have in mind?
This man is pretty shrewd. Maybe I should match his energy.
What can you offer? I don't know.
Perhaps a better question should be, what can you offer me?
The ball's in my court now. Good. I enjoy conversing with people of sufficient intelligence. There are more antiques in this auction than just the robe. Why rush into this? You might find something else you prefer.
The secrets of that robe. Not here for the antiques and collectibles. It's not. It can't be the third one. Right? Right? Oh crap.
Actually, I know the secrets of that robe.
Oh crap.
Really? So there is something more to the robe.
Our opponent seems quite astute, Master Proxy. Let's avoid anything that might raise suspicion.
The Ravenlock family always gets what they desire. If you have any doubts,
What was
feel
the first
free
option?
to ask around.
Yeah, I'd be terrible at Ace Attorney. What did he say? The Ravenlock family. What?
What a coincidence. I, too, always get what I want.
You're quite confident.
You know when
He's
to
not
stand
smiling
your ground.
anymore.
Well done.
My time is valuable, my friend. I've already lost a significant amount of Denny's talking to you. If I offer you a token of appreciation, let's say a hefty sum of Denny's, would you consider backing out of this bid?
Bribery is a federal offense, so... I don't know. I don't know.
In that case, if I were to give you a hefty sum of Denny's, would you back down?
I fear my price is beyond your means. It's been a while since someone dared speak to me like that. All right, since I can't sway you, we'll have to settle this with our financial power. But let me be clear. No matter how high it goes, I won't back down.
Drat. Though the mayor gave us a substantial amount of Denny's, I have a feeling it won't be enough to win against someone with this amount of financial power.
What if it doesn't actually end up in an auction and something breaks out, like some incident? I don't know. After a round of intense bidding, Harmon secures the robe of heroes at a ridiculously high price. Oh dear.
Thank you, everyone. It
The
appears I'm the
usual.
final
Isn't this the
winner of
usual
this
bad
auction
thing?
after all. Well, I'll be taking this masterpiece with me. Of course. I must extend my sincere gratitude to
I knew
all
it
of
couldn't
you.
be that easy.
Damn it, we almost won! Ugh, Denny grabbing jerks.
I got a message from Hugo. He wants us to look up?
He's a vampire. He's gonna steal it. Let's go! Right?
What happened?
Why'd the lights go out?
How does Hugo know? Vivian, your time to shine too, right? You both had red eyes and the ears like that.
What's going on? The power went out?
Oh wait, the voice was... Who? Yeah, who was that question mark voice? Or like dialogue?
Mommy, I'm scared.
Ladies and gentlemen,
He's got a mask.
welcome to tonight's auction.
Ah, this is the thing that he was talking about when he said he'd be busy that day, huh? He'd do this instead of bidding, right?
My apologies for the long and dreary opening. Losers always have a lot to say.
That guy looks familiar.
Is that?
Yes.
What are you all standing around for? Someone deal with this intruder!
How uncouth.
Ah,
I'm
he's got the
simply here
robe.
to reclaim
With
what's
the job. Let's
rightfully
go.
mine.
You! When did you?
Well then, tonight's show is coming to an end. I wish you all a lovely evening. Yours truly,
Ah, this was.
Mockingbird.
Ah, he's Mockingbird. Okay. This is the image I think that was leaked or something. So he's part... Curtis was saying that Mockingbird is like that group, right? Or something? Huh, okay.
After him! Catch that thief or forget about getting paid tonight!
How do you intend on catching him if he just appeared up there past all the security and whatever? Presumably they had security.
I can't believe he's here. And his target happens to be that core, too.
Does Lycon know him? Or does he just know the stories?
Forgive me, Master Proxy, but that... Mockingbird
Okay,
and
they
I
do
have
actually know each other.
history.
You might find it surprising, but I know him too.
You do?
You briefed Lycon about your encounter with Hugo, and you emphasized that you had no intention of keeping him in the dark.
I see. So that's how you know him.
Did we just tell Lycon that's how I got the invitation?
Years ago, we founded Mockingbird, the Phantom
We.
Thieves
Oh,
Syndicate.
okay. Phantom Thieves Syndicate, okay.
Things
Stealing
started
from...
off well. We were young, with naive ideals and lofty goals, and we pursued
Stealing from
what
the
we
rich,
thought was
giving to the
right.
poor? Is that like Phantom Thieves? Isn't that also like the Persona series or something? I've never played any of the Persona stuff and I don't know anything about them. About it.
But one night, that all changed. There may have been signs of what was to come, but no one noticed them at the time, or perhaps we chose to ignore them. Eventually, I left Mockingbird and accepted the olive branch extended by the mayor. The separation was, shall we say, less than amicable. And my dearest friend became my sworn enemy. Master Proxy, if I may ask, what do you think of Hugo?
This is the cynical view, this is the optimistic view or something. He doesn't come across as a villain.
He seems pretty nice. He did lend us a hand, so.
But I mean,
he
yeah,
doesn't
he
really
could have
come
ulterior
across as a
motives.
bad guy to me.
Well, he almost certainly does.
I see. A facade, I'm sure, to earn your trust. In any case, he's very dangerous. I'm still unsure of his intentions, but we cannot risk letting him have the sacrifice core. Based on my past experiences, I can likely predict the route he'll take to evade his pursuers and escape. However, this path lies within the hollow. Master Proxy, can you...
Yep. Sure.
Let's head straight there. I'm feeling pretty strong right now.
Very well. Please, follow me then.
Alright. Master, it's this direction. If we enter the hollow from here, we should be able to track him down. By the way, about your sibling. She's already gone home. That's good to hear. Worry not, I'll ensure your safety at all times within the hollow. You're not gonna fight him, are you? I hope it won't come to that. But how it actually goes depends on his attitude. Master Proxy, if you're ready, let's enter the hollow now.
As I thought, Hugo really is here.
Man, we're making
When we were still
Lycon
working
like
together,
the
we would
DPS.
often choose routes that were difficult to attack. Master Proxy,
Difficult to attack,
the
but
layout of
some-
the fort
oh
is
my
complex. Ethereals may jump out from any corner. Do be extra careful.
There are so many ethereals, but they don't seem to be phasing him at all.
Well, I guess the stunning just... it's
Though I
easy
am
to
loath
stun
to admit
mobs
it,
so that the
that
bamboo
man
can
is
do work.
quite formidable.
Bahamut? Final Fantasy?
Goodbye, my friends.
That didn't sound... That
Pay
first
his
one didn't sound like
provocations
it.
no heed.
No worries. We've dealt with minor obstacles like this before.
Okay. Master Proxy, the container console here has been destroyed by Hugo. He really went to great lengths to block our path. But don't worry, once we find the specific container console, we'll be able to repair it. Heh. Heh. Just repair it just like that. Heh. It's over. Oh, never mind. Master Proxy, taking care of this container console will allow us to proceed forward. Let's repair it quickly. Hello, incoming viewers. Thank you for joining the stream. Just getting along with the Zenless Zone Zero's 1.6 main story quest. The season... that is how they put it, right? Season 1 finale? Before 2.0? All the mines! Let's go!
Careful, or you'll get hurt.
I'm not going to let you have your way. Master Proxy. That's one of Hugo's weapons. He's extremely familiar with this place. Master Proxy. Dragging this out will only be to our disadvantage. Let's proceed through here post-haste. Evade, now! Time to hide. The mechanism here isn't damaged. It's still functioning normally. Something's not right. It feels
It's
too
left.
easy, almost as if they let us through on purpose.
Nowhere to go but forward, though.
Move, please. Stay calm now. Stand still.
Alright. We played right into his hand. He's taking the opportunity to run off again. Is this a thief's escape ability? You're right. These are skills honed through countless practical experiences. He's very good at this. If I'm not mistaken, the direction Hugo just escaped to should be the area above where we first entered the hollow. Master Proxy, let's hurry and catch up.
This must be the right way.
Going back.
Not to worry, Master Proxy. We'll be able to catch up to him soon.
Master Proxy, repair this console as you did before. Hugo hasn't gone far yet.
It should be this way.
Icon pauses momentarily. In the distance, a large group of heavily armed figures emerge.
Are they from the auction? No, they shouldn't be able to track Hugo here. They're likely just hollow raiders.
Or they're from Ravenlock.
Back then, Hugo would typically retreat into a hollow after securing the goods. And as his partner, I'd be responsible for leading the pursuers astray. I'm unsure if he has a partner now.
Vivian.
Or who they might be if he does.
Well, phantom thieves usually have partners. I assume he must have recruited a new one by now.
True. That could make things trickier, as he may have passed the core to his partner.
Vivian, maybe?
Regardless, Master Proxy. Let's steer clear of those hollow raiders for now. Although I'm confident in my ability to defeat them, a clash here might delay us and jeopardize your safety. Our main focus now is locating Hugo and retrieving the gem.
But does that thing reset
Stay calm now.
its days when it gets enhanced by that whatever it was?
He should be nearby.
I guess the combat voices they're fine. They're not bad. I think at this point I'm just still more used to the original one. I mean, the original one is really good. The first one is. Solar panels in the hollow. Other side.
Long time no see, traitor.
Same tech, I guess.
It was you who broke the oath, not me.
You haven't changed, pompous and self-righteous.
Uh-oh. Looks like, yeah, it's the same type.
You're beyond reason.
Watch. Wise is just gonna be like, stop. Yep.
Master Proxy. Are you all right, Master Proxy? Any injuries?
I'm fine. I just forgot I wasn't using EOS. I thought your attacks would just go over my head. I'm not used to being this tall, I guess.
Rest assured, Manager. My blade has always been steady. I'll never point my weapon at my allies, especially not you. As for that oaf, he has no sense of control in the heat of battle, even turning on his own comrades.
I'd thank you not to spread lies.
What? Are you denying it? I merely spoke the truth, didn't I?
At that moment, the Hollow Raiders you encountered earlier close in on you. Hugo trial. Hugo trial, I assume.
Thought we were in for a tough day, but it seems we struck gold in the end. If you value your lives, you better hand over all your etheric resources and any other valuables you've got.
I have no conflict with you, gentlemen. I'm here for personal reasons, not to mine ether resources.
Cut the crap. It's been a rough day, and we need something to make
Wait, so
it
this
right.
guy's the ancient one? Anxious one, this guy's the fierce one? Okay.
Whatever your business is, pay your dough or bite the dust.
Pay our dough. This is the Hollow. You're not claiming this Hollow as your own, are you? Not even the current mayor of New Eridu would dare to make that assertion. Am I correct, Mr. Mayflower Watchdog?
You sure have a mouth on you, pretty boy. Don't push it. We've buried idiots like you in the Hollow before, and soon you'll be joining them.
I'd urge you to reconsider.
Huh? Unfortunately, your kind advice has come too late. They've already worn my patience thin.
Hugo swiftly deals with the Hollow Raiders. Man, no Hugo trial.
Oh, help me!
Scared? Then perhaps you should think twice before you act. You've made your bed. Now lie in it.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Please have mercy.
Spare us. We won't do it again.
Are you quite done blowing off steam? Don't kill them. I'll hand them over to public security once we're out of...
Oh dear.
Who do you think you are to tell me what to do? They weren't planning to show you any mercy, yet you forgive them so easily. You haven't changed at all over the years, Lycon. To hell with you and your foolish fantasies of being some almighty savior. Haven't you learned your lesson from what happened with your eye and legs?
My principles remain unshaken. No one has the right to take another's life.
Sinners deserve punishment. Do you know how many lives they've taken? I'm merely delivering the justice the world needs.
Kale and Morgana. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not up for this philosophical debate right now on how judgment should be executed.
It is not our place to pass judgment. I know I will not sway you. There's no point in continuing this argument. I will stop you. I always will.
Go ahead and try. I will defeat you. I always
Wise,
will.
you gonna step in?
Be prepared to kneel before me, traitor.
You talk too much.
Be gone!
Out of my way!
Amateurs.
Proxy, I did.
Do you two have to fight?
Advise against it. What? It got
My
cut off.
apologies,
It got cut off again.
But I'm itching to teach
Oh,
him
my
a
flawless.
lesson.
Shut up!
Out of my way.
Bad.
Amateurs. Take this.
He should be stunned. What do you mean he's gonna parry?
Dance.
I didn't get to use my ult there. Figures. And nowhere to be found already. After Hugo leaves, Lycon goes silent, as if lost in his memories.
Worry not. Mastery of my skills will come in time. But there's something more important I would like to teach you. Something about faith.
Jack? Who's Jack?
Does a phantom thief even need faith?
Of course. What else would we fight for?
For wealth, fame, and power to stand at the top, so nothing and no one can imprison us. Isn't that what everyone desires? Or perhaps by faith? Do you mean something
okay.
asinine and empty, like justice, dreams, or friendship?
I mean, isn't Hugo technically pursuing justice in a way for the people who have wronged others?
Hilarious. Grow up, Lycon. It's time to let go of your naive fantasies of being some almighty savior.
You just don't get it.
All right, enough squabbling. What I'm trying to teach you is very simple. I may not walk the path of justice, but I do not
It's
walk the path
the
of
nostalgic
evil.
music.
There's too much injustice in this world. And there are times when it becomes necessary to right those wrongs with unconventional methods. Taking lives, however, is out of the question. Life is a precious gift, one that nobody has the right to steal. No one should have the authority to judge whether another lives or dies. Keep that in mind.
You're siding more with Lycon's philosophy.
I will.
You don't seem convinced, Hugo.
As you mentioned, this world is unjust. That's why we must strive to bring fairness to this world. Those who cause harm should face consequences, just as those who take lives should.
Face consequences, yes. But that doesn't necessarily mean, like, killing them. It's like, I don't know. You kill a murderer, I mean, like, it doesn't bring the person that murdered back. There are... I don't know.
But not all lives hold the same value. Sometimes, you may need to eliminate one if it means saving more.
Well, isn't this just not the trolley problem? But it's like this is worded in a way that's like, individual lives may have different values. But the second part sounds more like a trolley problem. One person versus like many person, I guess. Many people, I guess.
You're too proud. Your pride may lead you astray.
I have my own path and beliefs, Jack. I'll determine for myself what's fair and unfair.
Hey, watch your mouth. If it weren't for Jack, you'd be dead already.
You're a smart kid, Hugo. Skilled too. You could easily take the life of a sinner. However, what if one day you found out you were wrong? What if that so-called sinner were innocent? Could you bring them back to life?
Doesn't Gandalf also have some line about this? I don't know. I didn't read Lord of the Rings either.
I wouldn't make that mistake.
To err is human. Everyone is bound to make mistakes. It's good you are open with your thoughts. I just don't want your troubled past to weigh you down. Because your hatred doesn't define you. It only eats away at you.
You okay?
Are you okay, Lycon? You've been quiet for a while.
My apologies, Master Proxy. I was just reminded of some past memories. Before Hugo and I founded Mockingbird, we had a mentor, Jack. He took us under his wing when we were in dire straits, imparting his skills and life lessons. But Hugo didn't agree with his viewpoints. Perhaps our paths were always fated to diverge.
I've been curious for a while now. What caused you two to split?
Mockingbird faced numerous triumphs, but also setbacks, and one of them was a disastrous one.
Hugo. You...
Killed someone?
Was this you? All this?
Killed all of these people?
So what if it was?
Have you gone crazy? Have you been planning this all along? You'd bury all these lives in the name of vengeance?
Maybe these people killed Jack or something?
They deserve to die! Especially...
Oh.
Especially my so-called father. I should have
this was
killed
his family,
him a long time ago. A really long time ago. You know what, Lycon? There's some people whose only purpose in life is to bring more suffering into this world. Sometimes murder is what brings justice back into this world. And for that, I must stain these hands in blood.
Enough! I can't trust anything you say anymore. I'm leaving Mockingbird, now!
Where are you going?
Anywhere. Someone from the Mayflowers got in touch with me before.
Are you mad? You know what those hypocrites in city administration are like. They're no different from tops. We fought them together all this time, and now you're leaving to serve as their lapdog. Are you going to turn your back on Mockingbird? Turn your back on me?
The mayor is different from the others. But it doesn't matter. I'm not going to even try convincing you. As your friend, I'll give you one last piece of advice. Please, stop here.
I'm really, really hoping the mayor is just a genuinely good dude.
Otherwise, the day will come where your hatred and ambition will consume you.
My apologies, Master Proxy, that you had to hear such an unpleasant tale.
Oh, we're back home.
Hugo came from a powerful family, and his relationship with them was always strained, especially with his own father. So much so that Hugo wanted to personally put an end to him. After shouldering a mountain of injustice, Hugo ran away from home. That's when Jack and I met him, and that setback that Mockingbird suffered turned out to be intimately connected to his family. I had thought it was just a normal mission, when in fact he was plotting revenge. He took advantage of me and everyone else there. I do not mean to pass judgment on him and his decision, but I refuse to accept a partner who is willing to trample over other people's lives for their own desires.
Big greedy corporations.
Perhaps his family left a mark on him that continues to influence him to this day. In any case, Hugo still has the sacrifice core. We should contact the mayor to plan our next moves.
A pleasure to speak with you again. Lycon has already filled me in on Mockingbird stealing the sacrifice core. I'll deal with it.
How?
Anything else we can do to help? I mean, we didn't manage to complete our mission.
No. You've done well. It's just not appropriate for you to get involved in what's to come.
Hugo getting it is probably question marks better than, you know, like Tops getting it, right?
We've been through far more dangerous situations. Plus, we've dealt with Mr. Mockingbird before, so maybe we could help you.
Really, I appreciate your kindness. It's just... Very well. Seeing as you're all people I know I can trust, I'm going to be frank. Not long ago, I received a letter declaring criminal intent.
Sir.
Lycon, I know you don't want to place them in danger. I feel the same way. However, I believe they deserve to know the truth. That letter threatened to use a sacrifice to take vengeance against
never
the
mind.
entire city of New Eridu.
Is that from Hugo? Or is that from someone else? Probably
What do you
Hugo.
mean by vengeance?
I don't know.
I believe the person, or the organization, who sent the letter is planning to use the sacrifice to mount a large-scale attack against the city. Everything we've uncovered so far seems to support this hypothesis. As you know, the sacrifice's true power is a mystery and cannot be controlled if anyone attempts to use it as a weapon. This is no small issue. If this gets out, it'll send the public into a panic. Please promise me you'll keep things confidential.
Then let us help out. We can do our part too.
But it's like I said before, it'll be too dangerous for you. Whichever way you look at it, you're still citizens of New Eridu, and as mayor, it's my duty to protect you. Plus, Carol would be furious with me if I put you in danger. If she were still around. Anyway, I'm not at liberty to discuss this matter any further. Please rest assured that we will handle things properly as the administrative authority of New Eridu.
That's right. Master Proxy, please trust us.
At this point, I'm starting to, like... It's... Lycon's voice, I guess it does sound more similar than I initially thought. I don't know.
So that'll be all for today. Goodbye for now.
Talk to Belle? Talk to Belle. Well, although the mayor and Lycon seem reluctant to let us get involved in this matter, we can investigate on our own. That's right, if the warning letter is true, this is a major issue concerning the safety of New Eridu. Sacrifice, Exalted, Springer. There might be a deeper secret behind all this. It could even be related to our teacher. No matter what, we can't just sit back and do nothing. But before that, let's make time to go over our tactics properly. For now, let's call it a day. Feels like too much has happened. By the way, Wise, did you notice? Hugo's Mockingbird disguise seems to be just a mask. The mask is not to conceal its entire identity. That sounds a lot like a certain classic character's sunglasses. Not sunglasses, glasses. Superman! Alright, no more jokes. Let's take some time to rest. After a sweet, refreshing sleep, you feel reinvigorated. Wise, let's discuss how we're going to investigate the Exaltists. Let's start by investigating Bringer. Yeah, that's what I think too. The Commissioner's hasty closure of the case seems a bit suspicious. We should definitely find Julia and get more information first. I'll go investigate at PubSec. Alright, I'll leave it to you then. I'll also gather some information on the internet. Take care and come back soon, Wise. I think I shall leave it at this for now. It has been 2 hours. I think that is a good place to leave off. Hugo being a Mockingbird is not what I expected, but you know, as I said earlier, I'm not really good at analyzing narrative and story. I guess it would have been weird to have him there just to have his presence in the story just to help us secure the invitations and just leave it at that. Nah, he had some other motives. Well, I don't know, he had some other connections. Maybe the motives regarding the invitation are something else, but like not really related, but yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good place to leave off. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are watching the stream and you're lurking, thank you for dropping by. If you dropped by but left, thank you for still dropping by even though you didn't stay all the way. And if you're watching the VOD, thank you for watching the VOD. If you enjoyed this stream and or my other content, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, and leave some feedback down in the comments below. Next stream. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Probably not, because Wednesdays I usually go to Smash Bros. Locals, and then I go 0-2, unfortunately, even after all this time. So probably Thursday, since I don't have work this Thursday. I should... yeah. And then... anything else? Should have a Honkai video, Apocalyptic Shadow 3.1. Trying to... I'm making I guess I'm just making sort of lower budget, lower spending builds, but I definitely don't have the brains, and my relics aren't good enough to do true 4-star only characters and free-to-play light clones like some people do. But yeah, thanks again. See you next time. Bye bye.